Welcome to another edition of Talk of the Town. We have some great guests on today, starting off with Shafer Insurance. We have Mindy Eltringham and Jennifer Vincent, who will be talking about history and some changes happening with their business. And then we have Barb Ballint, who is the Executive Director of Belmont County Tourism, talking about a wonderful event that's coming up. And then we'll round out our segment with Allen Fraley, who is the President and Executive Director of the Noble County Chamber of Commerce and Convention and Visitors Bureau, and he also has some exciting information, so stick around.
From the U.S. Bank Studios in downtown Cambridge, Ohio, it's Talk of the Town.
And welcome to a brand new week of Talk of the Town. I'm Debbie Robinson, your host for today, and we're starting off the day with two wonderful ladies from Shafer Insurance. We have the Marketing Director, Jennifer Vincent.
Yes.
I'm trying to do this from memory like Jeremy does. I am. And then we have Mindy Eltringham, who is the agent. Now, Shafer Insurance, where is that, Jennifer?
It is actually right across the street. It's on 820 Wheeling Avenue.
And you all have been around for a little while.
Yes, we have been around 119 years.
Now tell us a little bit about how it started. I knew John. Was it his father that started it, or who started Shafer Insurance?
So John Shafer's grandfather started Shafer Insurance in Byesville in 1900. In fact, it was in June of 1900. So in June, we just celebrated our 119 years.
And that is awesome for a company in a small town to be around for so long. And I know that you deliver great services to be around that long. So tell us, Mindy, a little bit about the services that you offer.
We write auto insurance, home insurance. If you have a boat, if you have a motor home, all those types of things we write. We write small business, large business, many different things that we can offer.
And so how would someone go about contacting you?
They can get a hold of us through our website, which is new up and running at www.shaferinsagency.com. You can call us at 439-2737, and we like people to stop in.
That's the best way to get to know everyone. And I like the hometown companies because you're dealing with people, you're dealing with faces, you know them. And if you have an issue or a problem, you can pick up the phone and say, hey, Mindy, I need some help here. And that's what I really appreciate about Cambridge and Guernsey County, and what a great business to be here for so long. Now, you mentioned something that was new, so your website is new?
It is new, absolutely. It's been up and running probably 6 weeks now.
Mm-hmm. So what all is on it? What do you find on an insurance website?
It just kind of has what we do, a little bit about our history. It has a lot of that in there since we are fourth generation, so just contact information, great place to start.
So fourth generation, so it started with the grandfather?
Yes.
And then John's father. And then when did it move to Cambridge from Byesville?
It moved to Cambridge with John's father.
With John's father, absolutely.
And then John joined working with his dad. And John actually worked in the business 62 years.
Yep.
And now, fourth generation, John's children, Mike, Sue, and Rick, along with Mindy, own the company.
Well, that's awesome. And they sent you to talk about it.
They did. Yes,
you should have them standing behind us.
We will take that up with them.
Okay, next time. Next time we'll do
Absolutely.
that. So tell us a little bit more about the history and why Cambridge and Guernsey County and Byesville were the Shafers from this area, and how did they get started?
Yes, they are from this area, and the history, as you can see on the website as well, it's awesome. They delivered their first policies on horseback, and
awesome.
And John never wanted to leave
Yep.
Cambridge, Guernsey County. He grew up here. He loved it here. He went to school at Otterbein. But
and came back.
And he came back,
came home.
absolutely.
So he wanted to serve the community that he was born and raised in.
Yes.
And what a legacy for his grandfather and father. But delivering policies on horseback.
Yeah,
Or
I wish I could, I grew up with horses, so I mean, if I could have one, I would still deliver on horseback.
Okay, we heard that here today now.
If we can
got it.
co-op with the police, they could have mounted patrol, and I could just grab it and,
She's got this all figured out.
So if I were a new client calling you and I needed, say, home insurance, how would you start out with me? What would you do?
Well, we would ask your name, address, basic information, a lot of detail about your home, because you're on the outside, your house could look just like your neighbor's, but how you do it inside and things like that can drastically affect the replacement cost of your home. So we try to get into a good bit of detail as far as
Do you
that's
come and
concerned.
look at it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Take a look. We don't necessarily have to be inside, but if you invite us in, we'll stop in.
For that cup of coffee and piece of pie, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, anything else that you want to tell us about the company or new things that you're offering?
Well, the office is undergoing a facelift, so they're over there right now working and trying to bring us up to a little more current times.
So what is it going to look like? What are you doing? What's going to change about it?
Carpet, replacing paneling with drywall, redoing the bathroom, just, brighten it up a little bit.
A lot of the businesses in town that have been here for a while, I know they have that paneling and they're changing it and with
Yeah.
a new look, new faces, or have you all been there for a while?
I've been there 22 years.
Oh, so you-
Yeah, I've been
yes.
around for a little while. Jennifer's fairly new.
Yes, I'm a new face. I've been there 4 months.
Awesome. So to be the marketing director, you're getting out and telling everyone about Shafer Insurance and where you're located. And before we wrap up, just one more time, where you're located, that website, and your phone number so people can find you.
We are located on 820 Wheeling Avenue, and our website is www.shaferinsagency.com, and our phone number is 439-2737.
Well, Jennifer and Mindy, thank you for being with us today and sharing about this wonderful legacy. We invite you to check them out. And next, we have a wonderful guest coming up from Belmont County, and I'm going to tell you all about her in a minute.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys to teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
And I'm here with Barb Ballint. Barb is the Executive Director of the Belmont County Tourism, and we've known each other for quite a while, Barb, but you're here to talk about something very important coming up in July.
I am. We're excited about, of course, our annual events and attractions that are open and our events that are starting to kick off with the busy time of the year for tourism,
Right.
definitely. But last year we had the announcement that our Country Music Festival, which is known throughout the country, Jamboree in the Hills, Live Nation, put that festival on hiatus. And we're just excited that a family from the Valley View Campgrounds decided to fill that void this year. And so we're still going to be partying in Belmont County the third week in July under a different name, Blame My Roots. Chris Dutton, who was the leader in this idea and this concert. Is a very energetic young man, and him and his sister basically decided to do it because they've been doing this for 28 plus years, and they just decided that they were going to miss Jamboree in the Hills, and they're always the party after the party over in Valley View, so now they are the party. So we're really excited about it.
So where is Valley View Campground exactly?
Right across the street. It's one of our quilt barns in Belmont County, actually. It's the Guitar Quilt Barn. And like I said, they've been open to campers for the Jamboree in the Hills event for 28 plus years. So it's 9 acres, and they have told us that don't worry about an overflow because they can move the fences if they need to. And they are well prepared. They've always had smaller concerts. They've even, if you visit the Luke Bryant YouTube page, you'll see him doing what's called Funnel Fest over there at the Valley View Campgrounds. Trace Atkins has drove through there on his golf cart. So they're used to entertainment over there.
So are they the entertainment themselves? Or are they bringing in groups? Or
they're
what's
bringing
gonna
in
be
a
there?
lot of entertainment. And it's a 3-day event. It'll start on Thursday with the Stickers, Tim Allen Band, and Gypsy Cowboy. And then Friday, Trace Atkins, which everyone's excited to see Trace Atkins. He's
So
such
he
a
is
performer.
coming.
He is
Oh,
coming
that's
back.
awesome.
When they reached out to him, he was excited to be able to come back to the area, to Belmont County. Joe Diffie, who's always a local favorite, Whiskey Myers, and some other newcomers that we're hearing them now on the radio. So it's excited that we're going to be able to be maybe one of the first to see some of these people in live concert.
So it's really a great opportunity for especially folks in our area who've gone to Jambo for years.
Right.
They can still come, they can still camp, they can still have those experiences. But now how would we go about getting tickets and going?
So Blame My Roots does have a Facebook page. They also have their own website now. You can visit BelmontCounty.com, which is our Facebook page, our website, and we also have a Facebook page, and you can purchase those tickets through Eventbrite.
So how much are the tickets?
It's $150 for the 3-day experience. And then starting the first week in July, they're going to be selling the 1-day tickets.
Okay.
You have to be a little patient. This is the first time they've put something on in this size. Like I said, they've always had the party after the party, so they've dealt with camping in that, but the performing and the selling of the event tickets and all is something new to them. But they're doing a really good job with it. We're excited.
So I'm excited because you're actually still giving people an opportunity to come to the area,
right?
And especially for all of our folks who, I mean, this is a tradition.
It's tradition, and this area is all about tradition. So yes, we're very excited that we're still going to be able to have this available, this concert and this experience available in Belmont County. And all the other campgrounds are opening too. So it's the same as usual. If you've camped across the street or wherever you camp, they're going to be opened also. So yeah, we're very excited about it.
Well, tell me about Blame My Roots. How did that title come up? I mean, I kind of know the song, but how did it come up?
So Blame My Roots. They wanted to take it back to their roots. And their roots were that this was family-owned property, that they have been doing this for years. And also it's the roots of the Country Music Festival. You know, this started on a much smaller scale 41, 42 years ago. It was never, it took a while for it to grow into what it was, Jamboree in the Hills, with 100,000 plus people coming to the rolling hills in Belmont, Ohio. So they're taking it back to the roots. They're starting back to where it began, which is very unique. In the logo, you'll see the infinity sign. You'll see the logo is very similar to the Jamboree in the Hills sign. So they just want to keep it very homey, and hospitality is what we're about in our area. And that's what they're trying to keep, that same feeling.
To show your roots.
To show our roots, exactly.
Well, that is an awesome opportunity. You know, I've lived in this area for 30 some years, and I can remember a lot of the performers used to stay in our area before Belmont County, before you opened up more of your campgrounds, because I'm sure campgrounds have sprung up because of that or gotten larger. Is that right?
It is right. That is right. You know, and it's just not Belmont County, Guernsey County. It's the tri-state area. They're flying into Pittsburgh. They're staying in the Wheeling, West Virginia area. They're staying up in the Weirton area, Steubenville, as far back as Cambridge and Guernsey County area. So, you know, it not affected just Belmont County.
Right.
That announcement affected all of us. So we're excited that these two family members of the Dutton family decided to take this on and make something happen that third week in July for us.
Well, we're happy that you came on, and we're happy to share this information and that there will be something. And it sounds like it's going to be just a great start to a new tradition.
We're
so, Barb,
hoping it will be an annual event. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming on, and she's going to stick around later. We have lots to talk about in tourism.
We sure do.
So, Barb Ballint, thanks for coming on today, and be sure to check out Blame My Roots.
Thank you.
Talk of the Town will be right back. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
All right, and joining me as my last guest today is Allen Fraley, and he is the Executive Director and President of the Noble County Chamber of Commerce and Convention and Visitors Bureau. That is a mouthful.
You got it. That takes 2 business cards.
Yes, it does, Allen.
Oh, it's good to be here.
It is. It's good to see you again.
Yes,
you know, we
yes.
go way back too,
Yes, we
like
do. Yes, we do.
Barb and you and me. We're all in
You're
the same
first person I
business.
reached out to when I came back and took this position.
That's right. I do remember
Yes,
that.
yes.
And you're still talking to me.
Yes, I know.
That's
It's a good
awesome.
thing.
Well, let's talk about tourism and some wonderful things that you have going on. 2 things you want to talk about today.
2 things I want to talk about. We're going to start with the chamber side, which is
fine.
always business. Tourism does have a business side, but we'll start with the chamber side. We're having our 3rd annual golf scramble. I'll hold this up, and he will do the camera magic thing there. And the idea behind this is it's always on a Friday afternoon because that's business. And get your foursome together, come out, meet all the other people. One thing we've added to this is the fact that we already gave away 2 scholarships this year at our March annual awards banquet. We're raising funds for a chamber member scholarship. So if you're a chamber member and 1 or 2 of your employees happen to be in school, basically advancing their career, then the chamber is giving away $500 scholarships to employees of chamber members.
That is a great opportunity for your chamber members, and this
Yes.
is something that's new this year.
Yes. We tried to kick it off last year. We had some seed money that was given to us for this purpose. We added a little bit. Now we're going to ramp it up to the next level and basically say, this is a way for the chamber to support the promotion of the next generation. And we're telling our students, our student employees, because they're not athletes, student employees, that we care about your future. And because you're working for a chamber member, write your essay, tell us what you're doing, why you're doing. We have our own scholarship committee on the executive board, and they come up with the top winners. And this is who get, basically it's like book money. $500. But hey, I'll take $500 to pay for my books.
Every penny helps.
Every penny
so
helps.
tell me, how do people sign up for the Golf Scramble?
Basically, you can go on our Facebook page, Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Facebook page, or on our website. You can download the actual program, put your foursome down. It's $90 a golf or $360 for the foursome. It's 18 holes of golf at the great and beautiful Cambridge Country Club, with a steak and potato dinner at the country club that follows, 2 beverage tickets while you're golfing.
And then how, if I am a chamber employee that's going to school, how do I find out about the scholarship and apply?
Basically, starting in October, November, we send out those because we announce them at the March annual banquet every year.
So you've already given them this year,
This
so you're
year in
starting
March.
over.
So we're raising money in the summer. And then and the more money we raise, this isn't something we're going to just grow and then give. The more money we raise, the more scholarships we're going to be able to give out.
That's
so
great.
that's the first thing. And
That's
that
great.
is August 2nd, Friday afternoon at the Country Club right here in Cambridge.
All right, so get signed up and have that steak and potato dinner afterwards. And
yes,
help
and
a good cause.
It is a good cause. We're trying to help ourselves grow. The second thing I want to talk about is tourism, regionally.
Right.
What we do. This has nothing to do with Noble County, which is kind of goofy why I'm talking about it, but I just want to prove a point to everybody that's out there. Roadrunner Magazine, we all run ads, we all do a little bit of this, and I'll do this, and no, you don't need to zoom in. No, I'm doing that funny light thing. But the idea is about 200,000 subscribers to this. A lot of us run ads or group ads or once a year. But here's the funny thing. City Escapes page right here.
I will zoom in on
you will zoom in on this. Right here. Woodsfield, Ohio made the national publication for City Escapes. Now I'm assuming the city they're referring to is Pittsburgh.
Right.
All right. The idea behind all of this is what you taught me the very first time we met, which is travelers and tourists never see county lines. They see opportunities to escape, opportunities to enrich their knowledge of something, or adventure, or outdoors, or just shopping. And the concept here is, I open this up and I go, holy cow, Woodsfield in the middle of nowhere, Ohio, my neighbor, made a national publication because of windy roads with cows that moo as you go by. And I'm sitting there thinking, we are adding more pieces to our puzzle right here in southeastern Ohio that's going to make us a destination.
That's right.
We have state parks, we have the wilds, we have shopping. I don't care if you come in the spring, the summer, the fall, or Christmas right here on Wheeling Avenue. We have a draw now that says you can come here and find more than enough to do for a week. Bring your Airstream, bring your tent, bring your family. We have hotels, we have campgrounds, we have campsites, we have canoes, we have kayaks. You can fish, you can ride your motorcycle all day long. There's so much to do right here. And the more people get that, the better our business will be. The travel, the tourism industry of southeastern Ohio.
And it is regionalization.
Oh, yeah.
If folks aren't coming to Ohio, they're not going to come to Guernsey County,
Right.
Belmont County, Noble
Right.
County. So we all work together, and that might be something that other people in other industries don't realize.
Right.
We don't see
Right.
each other as competitors.
Right.
We work together, we promote each other because we want our travelers to have an authentic experience, and what better way to do that than our area.
And we don't have to contrive these things.
No.
The lakes are real. The lodges are real. We are real hometown.
Well, and that's what makes our area so great
Yes,
to
it
visit.
does.
Two great opportunities, one with the Golf Scramble, another to make Roadrunner National Motorcycle Magazine. Alan, always a pleasure to have you
Thank you
on
for
with
giving me the
us.
phone call. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And we'll wrap it up in just a moment.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
So that wraps up another segment of Talk of the Town. I want to thank our guests, Mindy Eltringham, Jennifer Vincent, Barb Ballint, and Allen Fraley for being with us this segment. And you know what? It's 4th of July week. Happy 4th of July. Be safe. Come and visit us. We have lots of things that are going on in our area this week. We're at 627 Wheeling Avenue. Our Tourist Information Center is open and happy to help you, your family, and your visiting friends. And don't forget, there are some great fireworks going on in our area, including our own Boomerama in Cambridge at the Cambridge City Park, and ABC is in partnership with that. So check us out. Have a great 4th and be safe.